Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with a kind of small-ish Bath & Body Works haul, but I just wanted to share it with you because I figured it was enough to make a video out of. So I don't have any chit-chat. Let's just jump right in and get started with what I have. So I have really two different times I shopped, I guess, at Bath & Body Works. I don't know. One was online and the other was like actually in stores. So I'm gonna start with the online bit first. So I participated in the, what was it, like $3.25, something like that, lotion sale. So typically I don't purchase many lotions, and I still didn't, even though they were a good deal, because even though I love Bath & Body Works, so you guys know from my channel that I try to be mindful as much as I can with my stash. So sometimes I definitely like falter with that. Like kind of coming up soon, you'll have a overall collection video, and my collection is like enormous right now. It's kind of embarrassing, but I think in general I try to be mindful with that. So because I go through lotions the slowest out of every kind of product, I did want to, even though it was a good deal, just kind of be realistic with myself with what I could kind of get through in the foreseeable future. So I just purchased 4, but I want to share with you what I decided to purchase and why. So I really purchased lotions because what I needed, what I am out of or was out of in my collection was a lotion in wild honeysuckle. I'm actually out of my entire sets of wild honeysuckles. So whenever there's like a retired sale or like a mist sale that's online and they have wild honeysuckle, I'll purchase one of those. But because I'm out of wild honeysuckle in general in my collection, I decided to pick up 2 while the lotions were cheap. So this is a retired fragrance, and it has been for a long time. This is a fragrance I love to use during late spring, so like in May. I think it's a really nice fragrance. The key notes are watery honeydew, wild honeysuckle, rain-kissed jasmine, orange flower, and white woods. I would not suggest it to you if you're not a florals fan, because it is not fruity. It is like a very sunshiny, bright kind of floral, but I really like it. And like I said, it's kind of like an annual tradition for me to use this during the springtime. So I picked up 2 just to have them around. One of these will definitely get used up in the spring though. So, and like I said, I'm just gonna have an eye out in general for retired fragrances sales or fine fragrance mist sales. And I know there was recently one, but I didn't like do that online. Whenever there's a good deal and I'm in the market for more stuff, I will pick up a fine fragrance mist in this as well. So that's my wild honeysuckle. I also picked up an endless weekend. So I picked up this one because I needed to get to the $10 so that shipping wouldn't be like stupid, like $8 or something kind of like that. And I decided to pick up an endless weekend because I wasn't necessarily interested in anything else, but also I think that endless weekend is a good kind of like anytime fragrance for me, and it's one that's not so like clearly fruity or clearly floral that, you know, you really should only layer it with a couple of different things. So I think that endless weekend is pretty good and pretty versatile, at least like for me and for my body. So I decided to pick one up and just kind of use it just whenever the time was right. So perhaps in the spring or summer, but yeah, endless weekend. It's not like it's my favorite fragrance, but I do think it is lovely in general. So the key notes are, let's see, summer mandarin, sun-kissed magnolia, raspberry lychee, sorbet, blue coconut water, and vanilla sandalwood. So I think that those notes are pretty fair. It's not quite floral, it's not quite fruity, it's not quite creamy. It's very conceptual, very summery. So yeah, I decided to pick it up. So I don't know when this will get used up, but definitely like sometime in the spring or summer. And the last one that I picked up is one that I definitely was eyeing. This is the Teakwood from the men's collection. So a pretty unusual choice for me. However, recently I've been wanting mahogany teakwood body care, so I decided to pick this one up. And the key notes are mahogany, black teakwood, and lavender. Those are the key notes that are on mahogany teakwood candles. So that's why I decided to pick it up and just kind of go with it. And I'm pretty sure it is the exact same. So yeah, it just kind of smells like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. And if you guys know from my Instagram, like if you follow me and you look at my stories where I post my outfit of the day, sometimes my outfits are like fairly masculine or they kind of edge on that. And so for that reason, sometimes I actually do enjoy a masculine fragrance to kind of like accent that outfit, if that makes sense. I don't know. But anyway, Teakwood from the men's collection. This is not for a man in my life, it's for me, playa. So yeah, it's just time to pick this up, enjoy it. Again, I don't know when this will get used up. I don't know, sometime, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, so that was it for my lotion sale or lotion haul. Again, I wanted to just be mindful, even though it was a really good price. I'm not that person who goes through multiple lotions in a month in the same way that I go through like multiple shower gels. So for me, it was not like a haul in the same way that my shower gel haul was. And by the way, I'll link that down below if you're interested. I also went in store the day that they did have the Fine Fragrance Mist sale. I think they were like $5.50 or something like that, because I needed to pick up my annual Twisted Peppermint. So I don't have the notes here, but it's the same Twisted Peppermint that it's been for years. I think that the body care smells a little bit different than home fragrance. I think the body care is a little bit more edible, but it's still pretty intense. So if you don't like peppermint, I would not recommend it at all. But yeah, I really enjoy Twisted Peppermint. So it's some kind of whatever, like cool peppermint and balsam and like whatever, but I don't know. Anyway, it's just an intense peppermint fragrance. I love it. It is definitely my December thing. You will see this in my December Bath & Body Works empties. I also decided to go in and exchange 2 soaps. So I thought about purchasing some soaps outright, but I chose to exchange them instead because I had a couple soaps from the summer that I just didn't love and they weren't used. So I decided to just exchange them anyway for some winter stuff and just kind of keep my stash in check a little bit. So the first one I picked up is this Fresh Balsam. I was specifically kind of eyeing Fresh Balsam because I was really hoping this would come out in soaps. I am kind of keeping a lookout for maybe Fresh Balsam pocket bags, but we'll see. I would love to have those. But yeah, Fresh Balsam, I love it in a hand soap. It's always so nice. It's Woodland Balsam, Crisp Eucalyptus, and Cedarwood. I'm pretty sure these notes have changed, but so good. I love Fresh Balsam. I know that some people don't like it because it is so intense, but hit me up with that Fresh Balsam. I love it, and I'm so glad to have it in a hand soap. The other hand soap I did the exchange for was Crushed Candy Cane. I'm really glad that Bath & Body Works came out with this in a soap this year, because when I had it in a candle last year, even though I had like the whole situation with bad candles last year, I still loved the fragrance of Crushed Candy Cane. It says crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals, and frosted mint leaf. Again, those notes are kind of different from the candle, but whatever. And this to me smells like an authentic candy cane. You definitely get that like powdery, waxy, whatever goes on a candy cane. Like I kind of get that scent plus the peppermint. So this is the most authentic peppermint or like candy cane fragrance I've ever experienced. And it is definitely more like, I don't know if this is really trying to be a candy cane per se, but it is definitely more authentic like to a candy cane than Twisted Peppermint. Oh, here are the notes. Cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream, Fresh Balsam. Yeah, no balsam in that. Actually, this smells a lot more edible to me than like the home fragrance stuff. But anyway, this, if you want like an authentic candy cane, Crushed Candy Cane is really your route for that. I love it, and I'm glad that I have one. I'm glad they came out in a soap this year, so I think that I'm really going to enjoy having this. So that's it for my kind of like small, awkward, whatever Bath & Body Works haul. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Yellow Brick Repat. I'll put it down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.